where it goes down, where you hear about the sports all around town. In the country, full of controversy to the highlights. You just not safe in the limelight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another great episode of the Stoop, where we talk hoops, and more hoops. But tonight we got something special. We're going to get into that music and that industry and that genre. But before I take off, I got to make sure I introduce my partner in crime, my co-host, my man with the plan, Kev P. Talk to the people, bro.
As always, it's a pleasure to be here. You already know.
Kev P., it's been a great night so far. We're going to continue that energy. Listen, these guys right here out of Georgia, out of Atlanta, young OGs, young GOATs, more than 10 years in the game. People don't understand. They're certified gold artists. That don't happen just haphazardly. We got certified gold artists coming in the game. They've been here. They've lived on Billboard. They lived on top tens. They've been all over, been in arenas, making them go crazy with ESPN and the whole nine. Mook Man Shorty, V.F.L.Y, Only East right there. Listen, F.L.Y, ladies and gentlemen, on the Stoop today, the Fast Life Youngsters. Put your hands together for them. Thank y'all so much, fellas, for being on the show.
We appreciate you, man. What's going on?
Absolutely. So, Kev, I'm going to let you kick it off today, man. Let's get into it a little bit.
All right, my first question for you gentlemen are, how did the members of Fast Life Youngsters meet, and who came up with the name?
All right. So I kick it off. What's up, everybody? This your boy Mook Man. Shout out checking in, aka Mook McGrady, aka the young Zach Morris. Yes, sir. I just had to get those out the way. But yeah, we pretty much all met in like high school and middle school. I've been knowing McFly. I've been knowing V almost since elementary school. I've been knowing McFly since middle school. I've been knowing Easton since middle school. So pretty much when we got to high school, McFly and Easton McFly and V was already in a group called Die Hard. They had put out songs that got radio play back then.
Okay.
This was like maybe like 03, 04, 05, like that time. Then me and Easton ended up jumping in a group together called Affiliated. But we all brothers. We all used to run the street together. We used to run around, do all type of stuff together. So we was always like locked in with whatever we was doing. And then in like the end of 07, my uncle actually came to me. He go by the name of Yellow Fella, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, shit, bro, I got this idea for a 3-man group. So, I'm like, well, shit, I know 3 niggas. He like, nigga, you one of the niggas. I'm like, oh, shit, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? He's the one who came up with the name and everything. And so I called McFly and I called V. And shit, we went and met up with my uncle at this mall, South DeKalb Mall down here in Atlanta, over some American deli. And, he told us the vision that he had, and we told him the vision that we kind of had for ourselves already. And like, we just all put it together. And then, by me and Easton is not really in F.L.Y. So it's always F.L.Y. and Easton. And all together, we Fly Style Music Group. You know what I'm saying? But I just always, when we did the 3-man group thing, I just always knew Easton was somebody who, he was always with us. And he was like one of the most fly people I ever heard make music. So I was like, all right, we just got to keep bro with us, period. So it ended up being like he came along, and then our other partner, Yoshi, joined in on our, with the team too. So it was like F.L.Y. and the Band Geeks. And we was that's how we started creating everything.
Okay.
Well, we know that y'all purchased the beat for Swag Surf, $500 off of MySpace.
Facts.
How did you come across it though?
So we used to all just link up. Like, really, we all just used to link up and rap. Like, we'd just link up and, do what we do, and then we'll just start rapping. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just be surfing the web for beats. And so I don't know how we came. I really honestly don't even know how we came. Oh, matter of fact, we was listening to
Young LA.
We was listening to Young LA 36 O's, and we heard the KE on the track tag in the beat. So it was like, let's Google KE on the track. And we Googled KE on the track. His MySpace popped up. We clicked on his MySpace, and he had like a little demo of like 10, 15 beats on there. And the first beat on there was Swag Surfing. And the second beat on there was Mr. Lennox.
Wow. Don't get no better than that.
Right. So we just hit bro up in the DMs, and he found out he's like from South Georgia. He from Valdosta, Georgia.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? He just sent us it. And you know, it went from there. Shout out to my homegirl Kira, because we was on her computer the day we got sent the beats or whatever. So shout out to her always for that.
Okay. So y'all got the beat, fellas. The beat is rocking. And y'all got this song, and it's obviously heat. I don't know if y'all knew it at the time. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. We're going to get into that. But when was the first time y'all actually performed that particular song? Where was y'all at, and how did it go over?
Man.
Long live D, man.
Long live D well, bro.
Long live D well, man.
Yeah.
It's your boy V checking in.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, go ahead, V.
It's your boy V checking in. We saying long live D, man. R.I.P. to D. That's one of the guys that, you know, who had started Western Wednesdays on the east side.
Okay.
East side in Atlanta. There was it was a spot that like a lot of college kids can go to before they went back off to college. Okay. It was a party night. We call it Wasted Wednesdays. So our first time performing the song was actually there, and you know, everybody was in unison, like far as from the clothes to, you know, the energy on stage, man. And we did the swag surf at the same time, and like the very first time we performed, it had the same reaction without everybody dancing, but everybody was into it, like, you know, ready to hear the song again. And that's why I think it kind of took off good, because it was right before everybody went back to schools. So when everybody went back to school, it was like we pretty much had word of mouth, because, you know, the internet wasn't as big as it is right now.
Right. Facts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Hey, like, you know, like they were saying, long live D Web. We just lost bro like 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
so he like, and we've been talking about it since it's happened. He's like probably the one person that I can think of that changed our whole trajectory of our group, you know what I'm saying, of a lot of our friends, because that party raised up a lot of the industry people that's here now. You know what I'm saying? As far as like my boy Meezy from 21, he's 21 Savage manager. Travis Porter used to be there. Walker Flocka used to be there. You got one of our best friends, Diamond. She actually managed Black. Started there. Pretty Boy Tank. I'm missing a few folks, but it's like basically
it's a whole. Go ahead. Like this whole new wave of Atlanta started at that party. Like
facts.
That party brought everybody together. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And it made us all like, if you was in college from 2006 to 2010, you was part of that little circle of people that was just coming together to party and create vibes. Really, we didn't know what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know. We just knew we was coming to turn up. As artists back then, we was focused on making music that everybody could turn up to. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And so Wasted was that place where we could let all that go. You feel me?
Okay. Well,
it was like Showtime of the Apollo for college kids. it was a Showtime. It was a Showtime of the Apollo for college kids. But before you have a show, everybody have it was like the drinks was like $2, $3, and everybody have a vibe in there, man. You feel me? So before the show come on, it's basically a college party where everybody's at home.
Got you. Facts. Got you. So listen, y'all, you said vibe. It's a wave. Shout out to the HBCUs. We're gonna make this the HBCU edition of the show, the Stoop, right now. So y'all pretty much have created the HBCU national anthem. Did you realize it when you stepped in the booth, the history that you're gonna make? Because like I said, this song is historic in context. And do you also get an opportunity sometimes now to think about what you bring to HBCU culture?
Well, you know,
do your thing, V.
You know, we love music. You feel me? We all love music, and like Jit said earlier, how we know that our music can still last today is because we love music. All of us love old school music. We really like the 2020 Earth, Wind, and Fire. You feel me? With the 2020 Earth, Wind, and Fire, we all grew up playing sports. We all grew up going to the games, and we from DeKalb County, you know, so they're real big on the bands in DeKalb County.
Facts.
So, you know, we always used to, you know, actually me and F.L.Y. first show was with our first show over 5,000 was at like a jamboree.
Oh wow.
You know, and a jamboree is like a battle of the bands for high school.
Right.
So, you know, we always want to bring the crowd and have fun, man. That's our whole thing, man. We just want to be like legends for the life of the party.
Okay. Hey, East, I'm gonna kick this one to you real quick. When y'all go around, y'all make y'all moves. Which HBCU show y'all the most love? And do y'all think HBCUs get the credit for helping y'all with y'all music like it deserves?
I feel like I'm gonna answer the question backwards. I feel like we definitely get the love from the HBCUs. Like whenever we do anything, like when we post, especially on Twitter, like the HBCU community real heavy with us on Twitter. So they definitely do a great job of you know, showing us love. We definitely try to show them that love back. And man, I ain't gonna lie, I can't really pick a school. Mine gonna be biased anyway because I went to HBCU. You know what I'm saying? So
well, who you got? What you got?
I got Albany State, man.
Okay,
you know
all right.
Ooh, look at him.
Yeah, I went to Albany State, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still tapped in with a lot of people down there, like the people who like throw the parties and stuff like that too. So
no doubt. Hey V, Mook, y'all got a favorite HBCU that show y'all love or a memorable moment from an HBCU? Which one y'all got?
Man, I'm like Easton, man. I love them all, man. I love it all from going to the tailgates to, you know what I'm saying, meeting the folks on campus. You know what I'm saying? Just I like to go on campus and catch a vibe. Of course, Howard gonna always stand out. North Carolina A&T gonna always stand out to me.
Salute.
Of course, the AU, you know what I'm saying? That's home base. So they gonna always stand out. But it's like the HBCU family. Like we part of the family unofficially, you know what I'm saying? Officially, unofficially. And it's like, I think too, why we so tapped in, cause like V was saying, we all grew up with it, you feel me? And then everybody from Wasted Wednesday, that party we were talking about, a lot of them folks went out to HBCUs. So when we going to do shows at these HBCUs, we tapping in with all our friends down there, they whole network down there. So it's just like, we kind of built some roots down there, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. All right, Kev, what's up?
So y'all went ahead and y'all purchased this beat, and it obviously resonated with y'all. Is there anybody in particular in the group that came up with the hook and the dance?
Well, the dance was already it was already a dance that was going around, but you know, everybody didn't catch on to it. It was a clique of fellas doing the dance. I gotta give a shout out to the South Side because that's who we seen it come from. You know, we went to a club. It was the old Crow Nest. We went to a club on that side on the south side of town.
We seen them on the atrium first.
Well, we was on the south side when they was cranking it too. It was on the south side when we was cranking it. So you know, that dance, after that dance, we had already, you know, we kind of started doing it, but we didn't have no name for it, you know. Okay. We didn't have a name for it, and we actually made the song Mr. Lennox before Swag Surfing came out. And I actually had Swag Surfing in my verse, you know, and so when that part came on, we used to kind of do that part to the song before the song came out, probably maybe 2 or 3 weeks later.
Okay.
So we kind of already had it in motion that we wanted it to be a song, but it wasn't a song yet.
Okay. Got it. So this was a dance. Y'all say y'all ain't originate the dance, but y'all kind of used it and rocked out with it, and that was dope. Mm. But the video for Swag Surf went viral as well as the song, obviously. Mm-hmm. It featured people doing a swag surf in front of the bus. Were portions of that video recorded on tour, or were they locals that were from various towns, or were y'all doing that all at one location? How'd that play out?
That was
the video was
go ahead, G.
No, the video was actually at one location. Okay. But we just had everybody pretty much who was a part of it. You know
that
what I'm saying?
The hood.
Yeah, that was pretty much all our folks for real.
That
Like,
was the hood right there,
but
bro.
aside from that, like even the people, like it's people in there who was working
Yeah.
radio and
Facts,
DJs
facts.
and stuff. Like everybody who pretty much played a part in helping the record crossover
Was
from
in there.
a neighborhood song. We made sure that we got them in the video, or at least
Big
they was at the
facts.
video shoot. You know
Big
what I'm saying?
facts. Big facts.
So,
Y'all
So
had
DJ,
a hell of a turnout because I'm thinking like y'all touring and every time y'all went to a different city, y'all had.
man,
nah.
that
was Stone Mountain.
yeah. When I think about it though, it was DJs, especially the DJs. Salute the DJs, man, because the DJs
sure.
really showed their ass with that motherfucker. Because they some of the main ones with the main cameos in the video. That was one thing I think we did a good job of, is making sure, like Jit said, the folks who took it from just the clubs and the neighborhoods to blow it up, we made sure that they got a cameo in the video. So you see big DJ from South Carolina, Alabama,
Most definitely.
big DJs in Atlanta, Greg Street, the Dirty Boys, DJ Cash, even our personal DJ, we don't mention the one, DJ Pretty Boy Tank. We just made sure we put everybody in there, bro, and it hit. You know what I'm saying?
My man from back in the day from the Big DM in Carolina's in that joint. I forgot my
Big
man.
fat.
Yeah,
Big boy.
I got everybody in there, man.
Facts.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this. Obviously, you got a certified banger, but how soon after recording or even during recording did y'all know like this is it right here?
Man, honestly, before we even made the song, we knew it was a hit. Because I remember me and Jit actually outside rapping it to Pretty Boy Tank before he went to the club on the south side at one point. So we kind of knew like the energy of it. We kind of knew that we had one especially with the beat.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So prior y'all stepping into the 2000s and coming with this certified, historic street banger, hood banger, club banger, arena banger. Rap was segregated in the 90s. You had the East Coast, you had the West Coast, and the South. But when they called it the South, they didn't realize that there was Miami, and there was New Orleans, and then there was Houston, and of course, Atlanta. Do y'all, as a prominent group and a prominent fixture of Atlanta hip-hop history, ever step back and think about either the credit y'all should get or the credit that Atlanta does get in the realm and the world of hip-hop?
All the time.
Yeah, I feel it.
I kind of just sit back and look at the amount of artists that we don't put out really since the early 90s, bro, at the high level of we putting out artists like how New York was putting out artists in the early 90s, and we've been doing it for a long time. Like I love New York, I love West Coast, but Atlanta is the home of hip hop and music, period, right now. Almost all entertainment except sports. But we'll talk about that later. You know what I'm saying? But
talk that talk, Mook on the show. What's up, Mook? Talk that talk.
Yeah, man. Nah, we just from I say Atlanta's biggest gift to hip hop and music is that we create different genres within the genre. You know what I'm saying? You got folk that done created the trap music. You got us who bought in the futuristic movement. You got folks now, I don't even know what to call like what it is now, but even like with the Migos, how the whole game for about 5 years was using the Migos flow. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta we just give to the game, bro. And I think at one point we might have been like, bro, why these folks biting? But the older you get, I think you really realize it's more of an influence than anything. Like we influence the culture. You got folks putting melodies in their raps, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't the thing before, 08, not for real. So I just think we be at the forefront of a lot of sounds, different sounds changing, crunk music, trap music, futuristic. What's another one? Eastern snap era. Even though folks clown the snap era put out some legends too. You know what I'm saying? So I just think as a city, I think the number one thing Atlanta brings to hip hop is influence.
Dope. So V, I know you talked about it, and East, I want you to chime in too. Y'all talked about Earth, Wind, and Fire, and that's the type of vibe y'all got, y'all collective. I think it being sting instrumentally and also vocally and lyrically. But who are some artists that have over the test of time that have inspired y'all? or you might have grown up listening to at the crib?
Man, for me,
oh my bad, bro.
Oh yeah, for me, man. What really started me rapping was Lil Wayne, for real. Like I say, Wayne, like just seeing when he was so young doing that jump. Like I started rapping when I was like 9, so just seeing him doing it at a young age, I was like, man, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? And I tried it, but I actually stuck with it. Then I'm gonna say, what really made me start taking rap serious was, I probably say, Gucci Mane.
Oh,
For real. Gucci.
Wow.
I was a real big Gucci fan. He was just putting out so much music. So that's what kept me feeling like, well, really Gucci and Wayne at around the same time. Like that's what kept me feeling like, I just gotta go to the studio. I gotta rap every day. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. V, what about you, V?
Man, I like classics, man. I like the classics. I love I came up on Anita Baker, Stevie Wonder. I like stuff like that excites crowds. Like, I came up playing football and stuff like that. So I might be the main one in the locker room to cheer everybody on before we get out there. I used to go to the games for the band, like a lot coming up. So stuff like that. And I used to go to the club a lot too growing up, and everybody basically had, like, it was kind of like a Wasted Wednesdays before Wasted Wednesday. Everybody would have a shot to get their songs played. Shout out to Crowd Mob too, because we seen a lot of artists come up in our face, at these locally clubs around us.
Okay. Mook, who inspires you, man, musically, bro?
I'm kind of like a mix of both of them guys. I like the old school vibes. I'm influenced a lot by West Coast artists too. The first rap song I ever learned the words to was "Ain't Nothing But a G Thing." You know what I'm saying? But then I think the artists who, and it's y'all probably gonna look at me crazy, but I've probably been the most inspired by local artists. You know what I'm saying? Like folks who I watch come up. So like Future, I'm very inspired by him. Even at one point in time, Crime Mob, I was very inspired by them because we was all the same age, and they like the first folks we seen go major with it. Of course, T.I., you know what I'm saying? Jeezy, Gucci. But then on the West Coast, Snoop Dogg, Pop, you know what I'm saying? I like Kendrick. Like, so I just, I'm influenced by the West Coast and the South. Like I feel like I'm a mix of all that when it comes to music.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me ask you that. Since each one of you guys, since you mentioned all these different names and people of that nature, do any one of y'all have like a dream collab?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It'll be
definitely.
It'll be
who,
us.
Who is it? Let's talk about it. I got what's up. Let's talk about it.
It'll be F.L.Y, Easton, Outkast, Future.
10-minute song.
Look, Anita Baker and Earth, Wind and Fire all on one. Earth, Wind and them made the beat, they sing in the background. Future them made the melody, you know what I'm saying? So it just like something like that though, like something major for the city that everybody could get behind. You feel me? As far as I go.
That's missing in music these days. I ain't mad at that. You know what I mean?
What y'all boy think?
Easton, what about you?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna say, man, for me, man, I got to go with Future, man. I need that Future collab, man. I need that one.
V?
I'm gonna go with Stevie Wonder, man.
Hey.
I'm gonna go with Stevie Wonder just because even right now, you know what the world's missing right now is a Stevie Wonder, man, because he made songs during times like this.
Yes,
with the change of presidents, the Black Lives Matter. Even though shout out Lil Baby, his song for what's going on right now is going crazy. But that's what the world missing right now. Collabs like We Are the World. You feel me? I feel that Stevie Wonder can make a song for basically every emotion.
No doubt. I'm happy you actually brought that up because I wanted to ask you this, all of you guys. This talks about Swag Surf basically being like the new Negro spiritual. Absolutely. I know some people feel like it might rub them the wrong way to say something like that, but it certainly has a way of like uniting people. To touch on that kind of about Stevie Wonder. So I just wanted y'all thoughts on that. Go ahead and start that one off, V.
Yeah, man. Stevie Wonder, that's my dog. I wish I had a chance to meet. I had a chance to meet him one time. I went to his concert, but I was scared to go on stage, man. He gave he did one of his songs. It was like a 10-minute set on one of his songs. He gave everybody a chance to come freestyle on one of his beats, and I ain't gonna do it, but I like music that bring people together and have a good time, man. So I'm choosing Stevie Wonder or Earth, Wind and Fire if all the group members were here. Gotcha. Or as far as in the times right now, I would say, oh man, we've been sleeping. Definitely Lil Jon.
Got you. Let's go with Easton then. What about yourself?
Yeah, I feel like, man, it's I feel like it's a beautiful thing, man, for people to say that that's the Negro spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, just for them to even put it with certain songs, you know what I'm saying, that are considered Negro spirituals that people still be singing to this day. Like, to me, with people saying that, it just mean like this something that's gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate that. And I ain't never heard no other song get that title. So
all right. But got any input on this one?
Yeah, man. I think it's that's like a testament of kind of like where we from too. Like we from a place where we're from Stone Mountain, Georgia. If you know anything about Stone Mountain, Georgia, we have the world's biggest Confederate memorial here. You know what I'm saying? So
this is where the KKK started too.
This is where they restarted it. You know what I'm saying?
Restarted.
For us, I think it's a sign of like the triumph of Black people, for us to be from a place like this, to come up with a song that everybody widely considers as a Negro. It just, I don't know, but it's hard to explain, but it just all correlate together because of that. It's deeper than just people playing on the internet. You know what I'm saying? We really from a place where they got deep racial tension and shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we Black men that came up out of that. And we showing other people from around our way that it's possible. We some of the first people from our neighborhood to make it. First folks to be on TV, first folks to be on the radio, some of the first anyway. So I really appreciate the fact that people appreciate that song enough to even put it in that category of music.
Well, listen, let's continue to talk about this, fellas, because y'all got song went gold. Like a lot of people go double linoleum in the hood and never make it out. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got a certified gold record with sound scan and credits and all that. So with that, business people may know that. But when y'all go to these venues coming out of Stone Mountain, Georgia, and you go all around the globe doing y'all tracks, do y'all ever look up in the crowd and see the faces of these people that don't look like us, but they lock arms and they bounce? And do you think like when y'all was growing up as kids, y'all would be on these stages making, and I'm gonna just call it what it is, whether it be white, red, purple people moving to y'all music and bouncing even in 2020? Because I seen it with my own too. Like I've seen it. But did y'all ever think y'all would be in this position? And what does it mean when y'all look up in these arena and these stands and see people that don't look like you moving to your music? Does it blow your mind?
Man, it's a good feeling, great feeling, man. But that's what we want to bring. That's what we want to bring to the table. We want to bring.
I was just about to say that.
We want to bring the excitement. We want everybody to, no matter what you got going on at home, that's what you go to parties for, to have a good time. We want to bring the good time in the party. Where the song where you don't gotta have your phone in your hand. Everybody just have fun. You feel me? So we kind of expected it, because that's what before we became a group. We was like life of the party. We had good time. We had good vibes around us, and that's the energy we want to bring.
Well, let me say this real quick. This Saturday, we obviously had the announcement that Joe Biden had won the election, and I flip on the TV and the DC and everywhere else. I'm telling you, around the country, I'm seeing it. Y'all song was out there rocking. So even for these occasions, I'm like, man, this just don't end. It's just a nonstop party for y'all. So
during COVID too. That's the crazy part. Like,
and then, my bad. Ease, go ahead.
No, I was just saying during COVID, like even with everything that's going on, bro, with the COVID and everything, like still every night, bro, people still locking arms and swag surfing. Like this the one time don't nobody care about being up on top of nobody. when the song on. So that's a blessing for real.
And then I be looking at it with the presidential. Swag Surfing came out when Obama was first got voted in. So we always been tied to the president some way or another. You know what I'm saying? Some way or another. So it's dope, man. Shout out to Biden and Kamala. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they do their thing.
Definitely. So, and also too, man, when you lock arms, there's similar unity and similar brotherhood, man. Over the years, you see, groups go through it, brothers go through it in groups, man. What's kept that bond with you fellas and kept y'all tight over the years? Y'all, like I said at the start, when I was just talking to East before we even started filming and taping, y'all young OGs in the game. Y'all got 10 plus in the game, and they ain't no riffs with y'all that people really see or know about them. I mean, behind closed doors, things I know happen, understandable, but what's kept y'all strong and keep y'all rocking, and what's been the test of time with y'all brotherhood?
Man, I'm a
family
I
oriented.
feel like, I feel like it's just when you dip like everybody 100, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't hard to even when we have little disagreements and stuff. It'll be like, man, whatever, bro. Shit, I'm still finna go down the street, get something to eat, bro. You trying to go?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fact.
it's family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, regardless of what happened, it's gonna happen in here. Y'all not gonna see it out there. You know what I'm saying?
most definitely, man. We them. We really had the best documentary of music ever.
I'm telling you,
honestly, man, because
y'all
just because of how the song bring people together, and they keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'll say what keeping us around, I'll say is really God, because a lot of stuff that's been promoted, it don't be us. Like it's the song, but it's in locations that have us promoted when we don't even have nothing to do with it. Like the Chiefs game, different type of games where the crowd will just break out and do it, and they're just like, damn, we going viral again. So it's like, it's gonna keep us connected, because it's gonna go to the page, it's gonna go to Easton, it's gonna go to, even with the quarantine at HBCU, it just all that song is keeping us. It's a big event every year that's keeping us relevant and reminding us where we came from, where we started at.
Listen, V, everywhere I go, East, Mook, I'm telling you, if it's an arena or if it could be somebody wet and I throw that joint on, if you sitting at your table eating a piece of cake, you on the dance floor. Like, you get up, you forget about the whole cake. You ain't worried about that no more. You stop, you put the food down. And you might not even know the person next to you, but you
turned it
you on their arm, and you just, it's crazy, man. So I definitely want to say thank y'all brothers for this, man, in terms of just the energy and the song that you've given us. It's a timeless classic. People think about, and like I said, when I DJ different arenas and sports, people want to tell me put on Queen and We Will Rock You and Salt and Pepper, Push It and all that. And that's great energy.
It's cool.
Thank you, Mo. It's cool.
Shout out to Queen too. Shout out to Queen too.
Queen, yeah.
Shout out to Queen, because we got to give them a shout out, because they're kind of like, it's kind of us. We kind of Queen. You feel me?
No, you are. And like I said, V,
like, we kind of Queen, like far as music. Like
Mook said, it's all right. But
it's cool.
It's all right. Like I've even thrown on, Montel, this is how we do it, and Rob Bass, It Takes Two. But it's something about that Swag Surf, just a little bit different. So I just want to say thank y'all for that. But that's enough of that. Hey, Kev, go ahead, man.
Appreciate you.
Well, I just want to say this real quick. Like, it's seldom that a song catches such fire that it's remixed over and over and over, seemingly like everybody's done it. Other than a Millie, I can't think of another song that I've heard that people have spit over so much. So out of all you, I want to ask each individual, who was your favorite to hear over that?
Wayne.
Little Wayne, hands down. Oh my goodness.
I think Wayne is the only one that didn't drown on that beat.
Yeah.
I think everybody else might try to, I think everybody else try to copy our
Fab slid on
Fab
that
did
bitch
thing too.
He slid on that bitch too.
But one thing about that beat, one thing we did, we gave everybody the cadence to how to rap on that beat. You feel me? Because if Lil Wayne had just heard that beat and didn't do that cadence, he would have dropped on that beat too. He took our cadence and he went the hell off with it.
He definitely did. I ain't even gonna lie.
He went crazy. I think Wayne I was finna say I don't even know. I can't even think of nobody else who had like Wayne and Fab is a distant second, but Wayne lapped everybody on that one.
I ain't gonna lie, for me, man, that joint was like, that's like one of the biggest moments out of this whole thing for me, because it's like, bro, this the whole reason I started rapping, and for him to rap on my song, like, bro, I couldn't believe it, bro.
And we was all together when we heard it the first time too. That shit was crazy.
I ain't know what a Bugatti was until I heard the damn song.
Don't tell me, I ain't know what a Bugatti was either.
Man.
I had to go look. I had to go look up what a
story.
Bugatti
What
was.
y'all at when you heard it?
We was on the road. We was we used to do like many little college tours or whatever. So we was on the road. I think we was going to like North Carolina. We was in one of the big white vans. My manager at the time, shout out to Prophet at the time, he was like, hey, I got something I want y'all boys to hear. So he play it on, and you hear the ding, but then you hear the lighter flick too. So we like, wait, what is the lighter flicking flow on there? And then you hear the I got it, come on in. I was like, oh shit. The whole car went crazy, bro. The whole car went crazy.
If you was riding down the highway, you seen the van doing like this.
Most definitely. Hey, you know what's crazy is we had like one of the guys used to be on the road with us too. Shout out to Smizzy. He was like our bodyguard, and he used to teach at McNair. So we had like a show at McNair, and all the kids, not all the kids got to talk, but the kids that got a chance to talk and ask us questions. They was like, how y'all feel about Lil Wayne killing y'all beat? You feel me? So we was like, we answered it correct, basically saying like, we feel good that someone that's major in the game know our song to even jack the beat, because most folks that jack beats, it gotta be a hot song.
Right.
Definitely.
So creatively, everybody needs to be in their own little space when they're doing their thing. What are some of the most haves that you gotta have in the studio for a session?
For me, it's Zaza.
Zaza Insurance.
The finest of the Za. And I need some good gummy bears. The Albanese, I got a big 2-pound bag of Albanese gummy bears in there right now, boy. If I got that and some water, I'm good.
Yeah, that's it. I just need the Za and some water and some soft legs. Look at.
Most definitely.
Soft legs.
That was easy.
Some soft legs, man.
Oh yeah.
T, you good?
I'm getting to it. On a serious note, as artists, I want to ask y'all feelings on this. So since 2010, whether we talk about Magnolia, Shorty, rest in peace, Chinks, rest in peace, XXX, Young Greatness, Nipsey, Lil Mario, Pop Smoke, Huey, more recently, King Von in the last week or so. What's your thoughts as artists? How does that make y'all feel? Does it numb y'all? What word do you want to spread out there? What should the message be? And how do we move on as a community, as a culture when it comes to hip hop? And we're losing a lot of our young kings to gun violence.
I just
want to say long live them boys first. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gonna say RP, we gonna say long live, because they gonna live on, you know what I'm saying, through the music. But I feel like, man, I really feel like a lot of stuff don't be as deep as people make it. My phone ringing.
I'll take over for him, because we had the same idea. I just feel like at a point we gotta learn how to let certain shit go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the littlest shit turned into the biggest issues, bro. You know what I'm saying? When at the end of the day, especially as artists, we all can articulate ourselves, because we come up with words to say on these songs. So I feel like we can come up with words to say to each other to be able to squash these type of beefs. You know what I'm saying? I know shit way deeper. I know how shit get deep in the streets, bro. But I just feel like we all got a responsibility, man, to our fans to be like, we have to be more responsible with our actions, bro. Like, we have to be, bro, because it's going to keep perpetuating a cycle of what's going on now, bro. Like you just named like 10 artists, bro, in the last 10 years, bro. We done lost 3-4 niggas this year to senseless shit, bro.
Yeah.
To shit that could be sat down. Hey, bro, look, I know that's your bitch, bro. I didn't mean to hit her, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. It's a conversation a lot of times, bro. And I just think as black men, bro, we have to come together and start using our words more than our physical actions, bro. And squashing shit. But that's what I think.
Nah, I appreciate you, Mook. V, Ish, I got something to add on to that?
I just think that, you know, people need to realize that, you know, music is supposed to be basically like a documentary. You know, it's a documentary in tunes. You feel me? And some of this stuff is real. But when you have that much, when you're able to have that much power, I think you should, you know, be able to work it out. Be able to work certain things out for your fans. You know, certain things can't be avoided. And we all human at the end of the day. At the end of the day, this is a career to, you know, better our family. And it's not a joke. You know, we only got one life. And it's not a joke. So
Most definitely.
it's just real.
Good.
Yeah, my bad. Somebody had called me.
Are you
I had
good?
to, yeah, but nah, man. Yeah, I definitely feel like, man, it's like communication, bro. People got to learn how to communicate again. Like a lot of them issues don't be as deep as people make them. You know what I'm saying? It's like we get too much money. If you get so much money, bro, shouldn't nothing stop the money.
Come on.
Right. At the end of the day, shouldn't nothing stop the money. So ain't no issue bigger than taking care of your family and getting your partners out the hood. Like nothing bigger than that. So
Understood.
I feel like people got to make that got to be the priority. And I feel like if that's the number one priority for everybody, then it'll be a better outcome.
I'm able to pick up some of that knowledge over the years, but let me ask you this. What's been the greatest lesson you've learned from the industry over the last 10 years?
So, you know, it's simple stuff. You know, you gotta read, and you gotta evaluate more things. Make good business partners. And hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, man.
What you got going on, bro?
I feel like
the
whole family.
I apologize, y'all.
You all right,
those are brothers. You feel me?
This show is called a Stoop. When you're on the Stoop, cars pass by.
Anything goes.
Anything goes.
Real life brothers were just in there. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody just said, "You must be out your goddamn mind."
Man.
Yeah,
you know, I had to put them in the blender earlier. You know what I'm saying? They rushing me to get back to them. You feel me? You know, they rushing me to get back to them.
Oh, look at him.
Like in business, huh?
Gotcha.
Well,
man. I feel like, man, know that paperwork, man. Take time. If you're gonna take time to be an artist and work on your craft musically, you need to take the time to learn the business side too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What about you, Mook? What you learned in the last 10 years, bro?
Same with my bros. Business is everything, and then you know what I'm saying. Another thing I learned as an artist, you know, we be getting so much cash. But hey, we got to fix our credit too. You feel me? We got to have our credit right, bro. So I've learned, you know, my 10 years in the game is to, like my brother said, read your paperwork and shit. I just learned about credit 5 years ago. So it's like, hey, you got to have your credit right. As an artist with cash, it's hard to get everything off cash these days. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice to any up and coming artists. Know your paperwork and have an 800 credit score. You're good to go.
Got you.
I'm going to close it out with this one here. We got Beyonce, Super Bowl. You mentioned Barack Obama at the White House, and now we talked about this weekend, again, with Trump and everything. And then also being the theme for the hometown Hawks during the playoffs. Out of all these things that this song has been attached to, which of them left the biggest impression on you? Go ahead and rock out first, Mook.
Go ahead, Mook.
Man, that Beyonce shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That one was crazy, bro, because we didn't know she was gonna do that. And it's just like my phone was just I was in the club. I was in the club. My phone just blowing up. Tweet, Instagram, tweet, text, video. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and so they live streaming Coachella. And I go to the bathroom and put my phone to the ear. And so I hear it say, grinding on that wood, grinding. So I'm like, I know she not finna mix that in together like that. Then the surfboard, and I was like, what? Not Beyonce, bro. So I think Beyonce and then us performing at the Falcons game.
Okay. V?
I'm gonna go with Beyonce because, like I said earlier, a lot of times it be God promoting us, man. Like no one had no idea she was gonna do that. You feel what I'm saying? And then at that time being, as a family, as a group, we were going through things because I had to go sit down. You feel me? And when I went to go sit down, I was able to hear some good news at the same time. And then I did an interview on the kiosk for the Shade Room during that. You feel me? I got a chance to put my input with the Shade Room, and she kind of promoted us on a higher level because, as far as the HBCU, that was her whole theme. Her whole theme was kind of like an HBCU theme. That's why she did the swag shirt with the band. So it was just like she. And of course, everybody listened to what Beyonce say. You feel what I'm saying? So she kind of stamped that thing during that time. So I would say her definitely the biggest performer for swag surfing.
What up, Ace?
Yeah, man, I hate to be a copycat, but I'm gonna go with Beyonce, bro. Cause it's just like, bro, to see somebody that I grew up with Beyonce damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like we done all seen Beyonce. I've been seeing Beyonce since I was like 8-9 years old. You know what I'm saying? And for her to this so far down the road, for her to jump on, you know what I'm saying, one of our records and she ain't even on the song. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember. No, she did do a couple songs she wasn't on, but it's just like, bro, for her to perform my song and she not even on it, like that just goes to show how big of an impact the song really has. Like this is one of the biggest artists in the world ever.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, once again, fellas, shout out these HBCUs, man. And
for sure.
HBCUs, we love y'all,
man. And just schools and higher ed and education, man. And we wish all the best to our HBCUs, man, as they continue to, give education and opportunities to our kids and everybody coming from different areas and different pockets of the hood and the inner city, man. And
facts. We gotta make the HBCUs what these other schools is, man.
Absolutely. Man, stand up with that. That's a fact. And let me ask y'all a question. Being from Atlanta, I want to ask y'all, who has the most sports influence in Atlanta sports culture of all time? I got 5 candidates. You ready? Number 5.
It's easy.
Hold on.
I already tell you number 1.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Number 5. Just hear me out. Number 5, Dale Murphy. Number 4, Hank Aaron. Number 3, Michael Vick. Number 2, Deion Sanders. And number 1, Dominique Wilkins. Who y'all got?
Man.
Now, all them folks you named, bro, they impacted the city in different ways. So, and in different eras too. Mm-hmm. So you got Hank Aaron first. That's the first black man to do anything, bro. Like as far as baseball go, you feel me? Besides Jackie Robinson, y'all get what I mean. He broke that big record. So you know what I'm saying. But then you say, to me, it's between Deion Sanders and Mike Vick.
Okay.
I can't pick between them two because they both ushered in like new eras in Atlanta. You feel me? Deion showed for where the swag was at. You feel me? He came down here, gold chains, 2 sports. You know what I'm saying? Jerry curl, fresh as hell. You feel me, bro? Like it's a whole Atlanta crazy. One. He showed everybody what folks in Atlanta been knew. You know what I'm saying? He freak Nick. That's all around the same time Deion coming in. So boom, but with Mike Vick, I could say with him, he probably had the biggest impact on me, period, because that man changed a whole sport, period. And he changed the culture of Atlanta coming here, bro. Like, nigga knew who the Falcons were, but you knew, hey, if the Falcons coming to town, you're gonna have to guard Michael Vick, okay? So I think it's between Mike Vick and Dominique. What y'all boy think?
Man, I'm gonna say if we talking just strictly sports, I'm gonna say Vic. Just because like he changed the whole quarterback format. Like, I mean, you had quarterbacks who could run before that, but there was never a quarterback who was like a running back. Like
that nigga was fast as hell.
Like, bro, man, I'ma just say Vic, bro. He changed the game. Like even now, if you look at football, like the most electrifying like everybody's favorite quarterbacks is a running quarterback. Damn near for the most part. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Vic, man.
That boy Mike Vick, bro. And he from up that way where y'all at too.
I'm telling you.
Appreciate y'all for that, man.
I think V slid out on real quick. We're gonna thank y'all so much for dropping on the stoop, but we got one more question to ask y'all before we head out. And I know y'all boys is busy. I got things to attend to, but real quick, I wanted to ask y'all, whether it's male or female, in y'all opinion, coming together, top 10 rap groups of all time, not including y'all. Top 10 rap groups of all time. Who y'all got?
Not in no order.
Not no particular order.
I'm gonna start off with, man. I gotta say, I gotta get number one to Outkast. Outkast. We gotta put, like he said, the Hot Boys in that thing.
Facts.
I gotta throw the Locks in there.
I'm gonna put Bone Thugs and Harmony in that thing, definitely.
Bone Thugs.
I'm gonna put UGK and 8 Ball and MJG in there.
8 Ball and MJG. 3-6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia. I'm gonna put Wu-Tang in there too, bro.
I got 3 left.
We got 3 left. You got the Locks.
Do or die.
We gotta go with
We got the dog pound, cuz the dog pound.
We're gonna put Crime Mob in there too, because Crime Mob gave us
influential
a chance to see that we can do it too, coming from not too far away from us.
Okay.
Hey, and on the female tip, man, I love Salt and Pepper, man. They, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of some more female rap groups. I was thinking of some. I don't really know too many.
It ain't that many.
Hey, fuck it. I like the City Girls.
I like the City Girls, bro.
You feel me? I like that shit.
Oh, God.
Man. Well, listen. I don't know about my partner in crime, Kev, but this has been one of the funniest interviews. Yeah. Y'all boys hilarious. Listen, ever since I met y'all good brothers, man, in Maryland, man, it's been a pleasure, man, just going back and forth and saluting y'all. And thank y'all for a timeless classic. Like I said, certified banger, but also certified gold. And you know what I'm saying? You got guys that's in and out the game, and y'all stood the test of time for 10 years, still growing strong. So for the Fast Life youngsters, man, we wish y'all all the blessings, man. Once COVID go away, we want you to still get back on that road and do that thing.
Link up.
And listen, yeah, we definitely gonna do that. But man, we wishing you all the best, man. We definitely want to say appreciate y'all for coming on the stoop today, fellas.
Hey man, appreciate y'all.
Most definitely.
Yes, sir.
For my partner and guy, my guy Kev, this has been another great episode of The Stoop. We'll see y'all next time.
Some say that it gets no real on the field or the court. We capture the thrillers. Some opinions and all of the truth. Real people talking real sports on The Stoop.